Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. Let me know if the sound is working. Excited to be back here again with another video from the Philip Chen channel. In the stream, we're just gonna chat a little bit today. Usually every week we do a video on a marketing topic of sorts, but every week we do a marketing topic of sorts, but this week we'll just chat. And it's great to see live that a user has just joined in, now recently left, which is amazing. But here on this stream today, what we'll do is just talk about a few different learnings that I've had and experiences being the first, second, or maybe perhaps third marketer for a startup company. We'll talk a little bit about who is it that in terms of teams, skills, that I've seen and experienced, and what some of the struggles or challenges were. And lastly, I'll share how I would recommend many other folks, perhaps you're the first marketer or the one of the very first few employees at a startup, how you might grow the team. So I've had quite a few different experiences at different startups over time, often within the 1 to 5 million in ARR revenue range, as well as a larger series, perhaps Series B or Series C style company. That company raised over 300 million in the lifetime of their existence. And then the second company I'll speak about, I just joined before Series A to Series B. So one of the first things to share, one of the areas that I learned is for sure, depending on the company and your product and what you might sell, how important it is to have a product marketer. A product marketer is someone that will be able to be the eyes and the ears to what's coming in terms of the product itself. Secondly, for a product marketer to be very strong, they've got a great skill and ability of distilling down, perhaps it's just the features of a product, into very simple to understand terms. This product marketer is also then able to understand how that feature and perhaps the function of the product will benefit the types of customers that you might be serving. The last thing is the product marketer will be doing hands on the ground research with potential customers. And these customers might be ones that are just thinking at the very top of the funnel. Perhaps they're customers that you've already closed, and they might be customers that are coming back, or ones that have the propensity to churn or leave or unsubscribe. The product marketer is going to conduct several types of research, customer surveys. They may listen to sales calls, but really their focus is understanding the pain points that a person or an organization might be actively trying to solve, and also how then your product and its features and the functions translates into the language of those buyers. So that product marketer is going to create and simplify and even distill down your product itself into ways that other marketers on your team or sales folks across the company can easily understand and communicate to their customers. The second role that I found when I did not have, oftentimes for marketing teams, you hire function specific folks. It could be a marketer to run the email channel. It could be someone to run experiments on a website, for example. Or you might have a marketer dedicated solely to generating advertising and using advertising platforms to get the message out there. Amongst all those functions, there is a key function that is so critical to a successful marketing team, and that is someone that can do marketing operations. So, marketing operations could be a fairly large topic or a fairly large study. But at the end of the day, a savvy marketing ops, this is someone that is going to be able to set up your lead life cycle. This is somebody that has a sense of how to do experiments and what you might need to measure for your marketing experiment to prove to have a conclusion of some sorts or a uh, directional conclusion of some sorts. This marketing operations person needs to understand how to use a marketing automation platform. This could be something like Marketo or HubSpot and have a deep knowledge of how to create a funnel using those platforms or some other data platform, but it's got to be oriented around capturing the data, being able to measure and input the data into a data set. And then lastly, be able to draw some conclusions from that data to help your marketing team understand what's working or what's not working. A marketing operations person is also someone that perhaps has some skill in understanding what website traffic might be and what that website translates into if you're an e-commerce store or if you're selling SaaS products, for example. What actually drives people to a lead generation form? What channels are those? Is that traffic coming from? And then being able to provide some sort of attribution for your marketing operations and just marketing in general. You need to know where your dollars are going, what's happening, and whether or not you need to put more funds into a certain strategy or a certain channel. That is what a marketing operations person can help you with. In the past, at several of these startups I worked for, it was often, unfortunately, an oversight. There was no person who had dedicated their craft to marketing operations. Oftentimes, we had marketers that were very smart, very intellectual, but had no way of A, getting data, or even B, seeing or having some confidence that the data was clean. All very important for you to be able to make decisions quickly and on the fly. And that was a big lesson that I learned where I was running paid advertising on LinkedIn, sending and spending traffic to folks to download PDFs, download images, as well as submit their information on a website's lead gen form. However, I couldn't tell you if a person tracked by a advertising pixel that went to the website and then reported as a conversion on the platform was actually a conversion that happened. I had no way of connecting one of the leads into our marketing automation platform and understanding if there was any attribution. That is such a tough place to be if you're only going to be able to then rely on cost per clicks, seeing if you can reach back out, capturing emails. It's very, very muddled. And the last role that I would hire first, right off the bat, if you're going to be a marketing team of, let's say, 3 people, is someone to generate and create content. Demand gen or growth marketing, they're all very reliant on ways or collateral to share with your potential audience. These content folks have their ears to the ground and are the ones that are going to be creating testimonials, are going to be driving case studies. These are folks that are going to work on SEO and creating continual pieces of content or articles out there for you. In general, this person is going to be able to work with, perhaps it's a third party contractor, to generate and create a short 300-word blog post. Perhaps it's 600 words. All of that being said, you've got to be releasing something out there so Google can find you, and that will be the basis of your organic strategy. What I learned at my second, as the third marketer on a team that was focused on driving digital conversion was without a really strong acquisition hook. You can test subject lines, you can test ad copy, you can test click throughs to your website. But at the end of the day, if there is not a rich base of assets, of articles that other folks can see as social proof, as intellectual property, as information about your products, uh, you're going to have a very tough time being able to attract attention, keep that attention engaged, and then therefore build the foundation and the rails to find success. Whether you're marketing a SaaS product, maybe it's a service, or perhaps even an e commerce store, even the content there with a writer, someone focused specifically on content marketing. That's someone that's going to be able to identify some of your aspirational personas, your tone, your voice, finding that special wedge in between the noise of all of the other brands that are out there and find some great success. So there you have it. These are the three critical roles that I would hire for a company that is just starting to build out their marketing team in 2023. Thanks a lot. This is the Philip Chen Show, where we bring you growth marketing tips and tricks every week. Take care.